Today's video is brought to you by Manta Sleep. Cooler nights, longer schedules, quality rest matters more than ever. Manta's blackout masks block out everything so you can recharge and wake up refreshed. Sleep better this fall with Manta Sleep. It's what we use in our house to get a full blackout experience when we go to sleep. Check out the link in the description below to grab yours today. Hello and welcome, everyone. I am the OGGO, Greg Osmond. Thank you for joining me today. Episode 176, World of Outlaws Dirt Racing 24. If you missed the last episode, you can click the eye in the top right of the screen. Go check that out. And while you're at it, make sure you like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel so you can follow along with the rest of this series. And as always, check out the video description for our Linktree link to all of our great channel supporters and sponsors. Make sure you go support those who support us. Also down there in the video description is information on channel memberships. Also in the join button below the video. Ad-free, extended length videos, merch discounts, video inclusions, and more. All bonus perks of being a channel member. Like I said, in the video description and in the join button below the video, you can check out more information on channel memberships. Episode 176 on tap for you all today. We are riding high here after our most recent results that we've had in the Penske Racing Shocks Greenvale Trucking Company number 25 World of Outlaws Sprint Car. Penske Racing Shocks going to be leaving us here towards the end of the video as we have another showcase event coming up here. But first and foremost, we got to get this thing repaired. We are in dire need of that. 49055 to get everything repaired and up to snuff. Let's check out what is up next. We're going to head off to Old Mill Raceway for the first race, 40 laps, $115,000 to win. We race here at race number 4, so this will be a channel member exclusive for this video. Then we'll head off to Houston Speedway for the first and only time, $150,000 to win for 30 laps. Then we'll head to Limaland Motorsports Park for the second time, $150,000 to win for 40 laps. We ran here at race number 6 of the season, so this will also be a members-only exclusive. And then the big one, Knoxville Raceway for the third showcase event of the season, 50 laps, $225,000 to win. This is what I assume to be the game's equivalent of the Knoxville Nationals, so that'll be what's on tap. And then we'll head to where is the next race? I can't remember. Baxterville. There we go. I don't know what I was doing there. We'll head to Baxterville Speedway in Minnesota for 40 laps and $110,000 to win. There we are in the point standings. Tab it aboard. When it comes to the point standings, we are, what is that? 34 points ahead of Donnie Schatz in the point standings. So we are looking good after our most recent string of decent races and that gift from the racing gods that we had at Port Royal Speedway. And as we move back through here, car is ready to go, repaired and ready to go. So let's get loaded up and head to Georgia and Old Mill Raceway. Let's go. All right, all wrapped up after our race at Old Mill Raceway, and we finished in the first position, got the race win. For race win number 10 on the season, and we did it in dominating style. In the A-main, at least, we qualified in the 5th position, started on pole position of our heat race and won that one. Started 5th in the qualified ash, and thanks to some contact up in front of us, we finished in the 3rd position there, started 3rd in the A-main, and got the win. We got a new message coming. Let's go cringe at all these messages from the Outlaws.
That was your 10th career win. Congratulations.
That's it? Just one? Okay, cool. All right, we're going to head to Houston Speedway in South Dakota next. No repairs needed on the car. 30 laps for $150,000 to win. We are still the points leader. Excuse me. As it is now, what, a 38-point gap back to Donnie Schatz. He did finish 2nd in the last race, so we only gained 4 points on him there. So we went from 34 to 38 points in the gap there, or with the gap on the points lead. So we're going to head to, like I said, Houston Speedway next. Let's get loaded up and head to South Dakota. Pretty good night for us here at Houston Speedway so far. Sponsor bonus acquired both practice and qualifying. We qualified in the 2nd position behind David Gravel in a Houston Speedway sponsored car. That put us starting P1 of heat race number 2, where we got the win. That put us starting second in the qualified dash, and after getting around David Gravel on lap 2, we held on for the remainder of it and finished in the first position. We will roll from the pole here of the A main at Houston Speedway. No changes on the car. We're running the slider setup all the way on the tight setting, so we're going to roll with that one. We are already to go. 30 laps to the distance here at Houston Speedway. Let's hit the track for the A main. Gritted and pacing and ready to go racing here at Houston Speedway. We won the qualified dash. We are going to roll from the pole. David Gravel to our outside. We are ready to go. Green flag flies. We are underway here at Houston Speedway. 30 laps the distance as we jump out to the early race lead. Down now through turns 3 and 4. Carson Macedo now into that runner-up spot. We'll bounce it off the outside while getting into turn number 1. Macedo will poke a nose to the inside, not able to make anything happen. We'll hold on to the top spot as we'll come around and complete lap number 2. 2 laps complete, 28 remain here at Houston Speedway, one of the real tracks in the video game here. 3 laps now are complete with 27 to go. Working from the race lead, 4 laps complete, 26 remain. Carson Macedo, David Gravel, Bill Baylog, Sheldon Honshaw, your current top 5. As we scrape the outside wall, getting into turn number 3, we'll hold on to the top spot. We'll actually gain a little bit of lap time there. David Gravel has gotten by Carson Macedo for the 2nd position and now sets his sights on us for that top spot. Like I said in the qualified dash, we fans in the stands would love to see the Houston Speedway car in Houston Speedway victory lane, but we're going to do everything we can to try to prevent that from happening, and so far so good. We've been out front for all 7 of this run so far. I will admit I haven't exactly been pushing the car to its limits here so far. We're just trying to set a good pace and not burn up our stuff. We'll pull a tear off as we get into turn number 3. We put one car a lap down already, and this one now looking to get by Justin Cox, running in 24th. David Gravel has caught us though, and he's going to try to start working his way by us as we work through lap traffic. 1/3 of the way through this one as we look and work to the inside of AJ Flick. 10 laps are complete, make that now 11 laps complete. 19 to go as Gravel starts to make a move there on the inside through turns 1 and 2. Crowd is on their feet watching this one as the points leader fights with the local favorite. Oh boy. David Gravel gets into it. McKenna Hassey goes for a ride. Why is my controller battery low? I don't know where the port is. So we'll have to deal with that later. We'll restart from the pole. David Gravel in 2nd. Green flag is back out. I'm sorry if my controller dies and I have to find it. I reorganized my desk yesterday and I don't know where everything is. Oh wow, Gravel falls back to P5 here on the restart. Hunshaw now up to 2nd, Carson Macedo 3rd. Gravel now back into 4th as he gets by Buddy Kofoid. Kofoid falls back to P5 as we are halfway home in this one. 15 down, 15 to go. Gravel now back into the runner-up spot, but he's going to have to fight off Sheldon Honshaw to hold on to it. If he wants it, he's going to have to trick it from Hod. Little Hod, I don't know if that's what they call him, but that's, his dad was the first one. So 13 laps to go. I'll quit my incoherent rambling there. McKenna Hassey riding shotgun on the field after that incident with David Gravel. Sent her all sorts of flipper-dipper-doo-dah. Now we'll work by her, put her another lap down. We'll come around and complete lap number 19. There are 11 laps to go. Gravel now back into 2nd as he gets by Honshaw. Honshaw's going to get passed by Macedo. Selzy now in 5th as we've got 2 bombs in the air from Flagman Dan in the flag stand. 2 bombs in the air. That means 10 laps to go. 10 laps to go. We got a car upside down the front straightaway. Caution is going to come out on the speedway. We'll have a restart coming. We'll lead the field to green. David Gravel, Carson Macedo, Sheldon Honshaw, Giovanni Selzy. Your top 5 as we got single-digit laps remaining. Ready to go once more. Green flag flies. We are back underway with 8 laps to go. All sorts of wibbly-wobbly, bibbly-bobbly there on that restart, but we're able to hold on to the top spot. Send it off here in the turn number 3 one more time. 7 laps are completed. 7 laps remain. 23 are completed. Oh, bounce it off the wall hard that time. 6 laps now to go as the field behind us battles for position. Macedo gets passed by David Gravel there, and this time by the flag stand. Flagman Dan, he's got a fistful of phalanges flying in the air. We've got 5 laps to go. 5 laps to go, seeking win number 11 of the World of Outlaws Sprint Car season. Now make that 4 laps to go. David Gravel, Bill Baylock, Carson Macedo, Donnie Schatz. Your current top 5, or the current 4 cars behind us in the top 5. We'll go high side and Hanson there through turns 3 and 4. As we anticipate moving around the slower car of McKenna Hassey for the 3rd time. It'll be 2 sticks in the air. This time, 2 laps to go. We're going to slide the slower cars there. We'll bounce it off the wall hard through 1 and 2. White flag will fly this time at the flag stand. White flag is in the air. 1 more lap to go here at Houston Speedway. And we're going to put a damper on everyone's spirits as we'll get the win over the Houston Speedway car. That is win number 11 on the season. We'll grab win number 11, and look at that. Bill Baylock goes to the 2nd position ahead of David Gravel, who finishes on the short side of the podium in 3rd. Carson Macedo in 4th, and Donnie Schatz will round out the top 5 here at Houston's Speedway. Another win for the win column here for us, win number 11 on the season. We will hold on to the points lead, and we'll grab 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 points on Donnie Schatz. Yeah, so it's 48 points now. The gap back to, we gained what? 10 points. Interesting. Well, Donnie Schatz got 140, 150. Yep, okay, so we gained 10 points on Donnie Schatz. We got a considerable lead already, or so far in this one, as we check off race number 31 of the season. $245,238 for our efforts at Houston's. We've got another members-only exclusive race coming up, but first we got to head back to the race shop. Back at the race shop after our 11th win of the season at Houston's Speedway. Smooth driver for sure. Led the whole thing green to checkered. Grab another trophy for the trophy case, and a silent one at that. They didn't put an audio track with this one, which is really surprising, but it is what it is. We'll move on to the next event on the schedule. It's going to be race number 32 of 47. Winding down in this one. Can we hold on to the top spot? Yes, race number 32 is at Limaland. Now, we did race at Limaland, race number 6 of this season. So this will be a members-only exclusive event. No repairs needed on the car. We are still tab aboard. We've got a 48-point lead over Donnie Schatz. Giovanni Selzy is, oh, wow, he's way behind. So this is a 2-horse race at this point. So we're going to head to Limaland Motorsports Park in Ohio. Let's load up and get headed east. All right, you know you're having a good season when you're kind of disappointed with a 5th place finish. So we should have finished much higher than that. Not a win, but 2nd, 3rd at least. But we had a terrible restart with a couple laps to go and fell back from 3rd to 5th on the last lap. You know, well, I don't know how many laps there were left on that restart, but I tried to go to the top side. It did not work. We got passed. Went from 2nd to 5th, I think, within the last 2 laps. So it is what it is. We'll finish 5th. We'll get the sponsor bonus regardless. Now we got a Dirt Vision showcase up next. Ooh, this is going to be a tough one, but we're going to try to get a top 5 here. We'll repair everything before we head to the next one. Donnie Schatz did win that last race, so we went from winning and he finishing 5th to him winning and us finishing 5th. So those last 2 races kind of negated themselves from a point standpoint. Is now 38 points once again. The gap back to Donnie Schatz as he picked up his 8th win of the season. We're going to head now to the Knoxville Nationals. I know it's not technically what they call it in the game, but that's what I'm going to call it. 50 laps for $125,000 to win. Let's load up and head to one of the biggest races of the year. Let's head to Knoxville, Iowa. It's been a good one for us here so far at Knoxville Raceway. I know it doesn't look like it with the practice and qualifying. No sponsor bonus there. We qualified 18th, by the way. That put us starting in the 3rd position inside of row number 2 in heat race number 6. And we came home and brought her home in the 2nd position. That put us qualifying for the qualified dash. Started shotgun on the field there in the 12th position. We worked our way up into a 6th place finish. So we're going to start on the outside of row number 3 here in the A main. Here is the setup we've got on the car. If you want to take a screenshot, pause the video, and take a look at that and try it for yourself. But that is what we are going to roll with here in the A main. And time's up. All right, there we go. Starting 6th place here in the... Okay, it's going to be a mouthful. We're starting 6th place here in the World of Outlaws NOS Energy Drink Sprint Cars 410 Sprint Cars Showcase event here at Knoxville Raceway. Let's hit the track for the A main. Graded and pacing and ready to go racing. We went 12th to 6th in the qualified dash. We're going to start from position number 6 here at Knoxville Raceway. We are ready to go as the green flag flies. We are underway. We had a great start to the qualified dash. Not so much here in the A main. 50 laps the distance, by the way, as we're going to get stuck here on the high side. Brock Zierfos and Buddy Kofoid both get by us here on lap number 1. That'll put us back into the 8th position as we start to slide up there through turns 1 and 2. Now on the outside, off of turn number 2, Sheldon Honchild starts to look for a pass there, but now through 3 and 4, we'll go to the inside of Brock Zierfos, not able to make the pass stick. We'll hold on to position number 8 as we complete lap 2 of 50. 50 laps, 5-0, the distance here in the showcase event in Knoxville Raceway. I can only imagine they intended this to be the Knoxville Nationals as we complete lap number 3. Looking once again to the inside of Brock Zierfos, not going to make that happen this time. We'll stay in position 8, now 4 laps complete. The fastest lap of the race right there on lap number 4. Did I say lap number 8? 4 laps? I don't even know what I'm trying to say. 5 laps complete here from position number 8. There's a gaggle of vehiculars behind us, and if something doesn't happen there, I will be genuinely surprised, as they are all over each other. We seem to have stagnated here a little bit in the 8th position as we complete lap number 6. Ryan Timms, who won the real-life Knoxville Nationals this season, rides in the 9th position and is quickly closing in on us as he got by Sheldon Honchild there, completing lap number 7. You see 5T car there in the mirror behind us. Now, yes, in real life, these cars do not have mirrors, so it is a little unrealistic to have that there, but hey, this isn't real life, so cut me some slack. Okay, down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Once again, losing time to the cars in front of us. Ryan Timms behind us, hot on our heels as we complete lap number 9. Down the back straightaway. Here comes Hoddenshot on that top side off of turn number 2. He gets a big run. Same thing through 3 and 4. And off of 4, he'll go to the 8th position there on the top side. Now Ryan Timms trying to emulate that. He'll go top side through 1 and 2. He'll keep it there through 3 and 4. Can we slow his momentum down? We will not, but we'll still hold on to the spot. As now Craig Kinzer is bearing down on us for position as well. Ryan Timms to the outside for the 9th position through 3 and 4. Kinzer on the bottom. Timms on the outside. Timms will get by. On the outside, oh, Craig Kinzer and Bill Baylog get together. Caution going to come out here at Knoxville. Caution is out of Knoxville, leading the field back to green. David Gravel, Carson Macedo is second. Donnie Schatz is third. Logan Schuhart fourth. Giovanni Selzy will ride in the 5th position. We'll restart from P10 as the green flag flies with 14 laps complete. -4 on our starting position here in this one. Got to be careful to not lose any more spots. But we're going to get to the inside of Sheldon Hanschild, Ryan Timms, Buddy Kofoid, a whole lot of them, as we had a great restart here. Now looking at the inside of Buddy Kofoid. We'll make a little bit of incidental, accidental contact as we ride in the 8th position. We go +2 on the restart. Oh, big flipper dipper doodah behind us. Timms and Hanschild get together. We'll have another restart coming here at Knoxville Raceway. Restart on the way. David Gravel, Donnie Schatz, Carson Macedo, Giovanni Selzy, Logan Schuhart, your top 5 ready to go. Green flag back out with 17 laps complete. We're going to try to look to the inside of Buddy Kofoid and Brock Zierfoss as we try to get back into our starting position of 6th. We're going to do just that. We're going to go into the 6th position. Giovanni Selzy, Donnie Schatz running very close together there off of turn number 4, but they are able to keep off of each other as we ride in the 6th position. Schatz now rides in P5. Selzy, Macedo bouncing off the wall and off of Kofoid is what exactly we're going to do. We're going to lose 3 spots in the process. I accidentally hit the joystick, the thumbstick there, causing that to happen. So, hey, it happens, you know? Sometimes mistakes happen. It's okay to make mistakes. We're going to fall back to the 8th position, which really isn't that bad because that's where we restarted. So we're just going to say, hey, net 0 on the restart as Brock Zierfoss and Buddy Kofoid got by us. 29 laps are remaining. We've got 21 complete. This time by, we will complete lap number 22. Quickly closing in on the halfway point here in this one at Knoxville Raceway. That was our fastest lap of the race, by the way, at a 13.338. Yes. Still about 0.4 of a second off our fastest lap ever. Sheldon Hanschild, big head of steam there. We're going to just let him go because no use in fighting that off and slowing ourselves down in the process. He's clearly faster than us, so don't fight it. Ooh, overcorrected a little bit there. Get into the wall. Next time by, we will be halfway home. And as I say that, race leader David Gravel right now takes the halfway mark at the flag stand. We are this time halfway home. 25 down, 25 laps remain as Billy Dietrich closes in on us for the 9th position. Not entirely sure he's that much faster than us as Sheldon Hanschild was, but we will, yeah, if he's faster than us, he'll find a way around. Right? That's how it works. So, down the back straightaway into turn number 3. We're going to close in on the last place car right now with Ryan Timms. He had an incidental, accidental, flipper, dipper, doodah incident earlier on in the race, causing him to ride in the, well, he's not last. He's just last of the most recent lap cars, if that makes sense. But yeah, we will come around now, complete lap 28. We've got 22 laps remaining. That was our fastest lap of the race, by the way. We kind of settled out into our own little zip code here. Sheldon Hanschild in 8th is about 2 seconds in front of us. Billy Dietrich in 10th behind us, about 1 second. So we've got a little bit of a cushion here as we approach Bill Baylog, who runs in the 20th position. Off for turn number 4 down the front straightaway as we complete lap number 30. We'll get by Baylog, put him in the rearview mirror. Really use another caution right about now as Zierfoss now looking to the inside of Hanschild as Hanschild did get by Zierfoss for the 7th position. Hanschild on the move. 19 laps remain here at Knoxville Raceway. Make that now 18 laps remain as I feel like we are slowly but surely closing in on Brock Zierfoss. And as I say that, that gap starts to widen up to 2 seconds. That is the gap up to Brock Zierfoss, now back to 1.9, but barely as it's now back to 2, now 2.1. We start to lose a lot of time and connection with those cars in front of us. David Gravel, your race leader, as we come around now to complete lap number 34, 16 remain. Gravel crosses the start-finish line now and is quickly approaching us. We are in danger of going a lap down here, as this time will come around to complete lap 35. We've got 15 laps remaining. 15 laps to go, and we got cars all piled up against each other. still running, but all under a blanket in several positions on the racetrack. So if another caution doesn't happen, I would be genuinely shocked. As we now have 14 laps to go. Race leader David Gravel quickly closing in on us as we make a big mistake there. Going to slide wide off of turn number 4 down the front stretch. 13 laps to go. Craig Kinzer in the 10th position, starting to reel us in as there is David Gravel on that bottom side in the race lead. We're going to do everything we can to try to stay on the lead lap. Okay, Ryan Tim's going to slide up in front of us. He'll spin out. Oh boy, that couldn't have come at a better time. I may have done that a little bit on purpose, but we'll restart from the 9th position. David Gravel, Carson Macedo, Donnie Schatz, Giovanni Selzy, Logan Schuart, your top 5. Green flag back out with 40 laps complete. We've got 10 laps to go as we take the green flag. We can finish no worse than 10th, as there's only one car behind us when the yellow came out that was on the lead lap. So we're running still in the 9th position as we briefly got by Brock Zierfoss, but he drives right back on around us. Now down the back straightaway into turn number 3. We're going to dive it in inside of Zierfoss. Not going to be able to make that happen. We'll hold on to 9th as Craig Kinzer's bearing down on us for position number 9. He rides in 10th. Landon Corrali up there on the top side is a lap down. Oh, Logan Schuart's going to spin. He'll collect Buddy Kofod. Kofod keeps going, though. Oh, boy. Definitely some issues there. Donnie Schatz now leading. David Gravel, Giovanni Selzy, Sheldon Hanschild, Carson Macedo, top 5. As this time we are ready to go with 44 laps complete. 6 laps remain. 6 laps to go. So once again, we look to the inside of Brock Zierfoss. Not going to be able to make it happen there, but now through 3 and 4, we will get to the inside of Zierfoss. We're looking for more as Hanschild now looks to the inside of David Gravel. 5 laps to go from position number 6. Buddy Kofoid doesn't seem to be damaged from that incident or collection he got caught up in with Logan Schuart. But Logan Schuart and Craig Kinzer are going to get together. Caution is going to come back out. We'll restart from the 6th position. Isn't this where we started? Oh my goodness, we've somehow worked our way back to where we started the race. Here we go. Green flag back out with 3 laps to go. Oh, Buddy Kofoid pounds us in the backside through turns 1 and 2. 3 laps to go now through turns 3 and 4. Will come around. 2 sticks in the air. Gravel back up to 2nd. We're going to look to the inside of Hodenschild. Maybe through turns 1 and 2. He was a little slow to go there. But now down the back straightaway, he gets it wound back up. Now through 3 and 4. 3 and 4 off of 4 down the front straightaway. White flag flies. 1 more lap to go here at Knoxville Raceway. And somehow, some way, we fall back to we fell back to 10th place at one point. But off of turn number 4, we'll finish in position number 6 in the showcase event here at Knoxville. Grabbing the race win, Donnie Schatz. Dave Gravel comes home 2nd. Carson Macedo will go short step at the podium in 3rd. Giovanni Selzy finishes 4th and finishing in that 5th position. Sheldon Hanschild. All right, and just like that, Penske Racing Shocks has completed their contract as primary sponsor on the car as we finish 6th in the showcase event. Unfortunately, Donnie Schatz gained 12 points on us, so now our lead is down to 18 plus 8. That's 26. So Schatz has closed in on us lately. He's now only 26 points behind us. Let's head to the payout window, grab our earnings for this event, totaling out to $215,376. We've got one more race for you all on tap. Let's head back to the race shop and get ready for Baxterville. All right, all done at Knoxville Raceway. Finished in the 6th position at the showcase event. Did not get the sponsor bonus, but that is okay for me. Unfortunately, that was the last race for Penske Racing Shocks on the car, and we'll have to sign a new sponsor contract as we sign a Dirt Vision to a, what is it? How many? Was it like a 13 race deal? Something like that? 14 race deal as we go through the end of the season here. So $189,000 signing bonus. That's a pretty hefty one, $47,340 per race. So we will get Dirt Vision signed, get a new sponsor incentive contract signed, and meet you all as we head to Baxterville Speedway, still the points leader. How's the car look? Black, yellow, red, camo, hexagons, carbon fiber, even though you can't really see the carbon fiber because it's on the black, and the black is really dark. But yeah, it's the same thing on the suit too. So what do you think? How's the car look? It's been a good night here at Baxterville Speedway. Got our bonus in both practice and qualifying. Qualified in the 5th position. In the heat race, started on the pole position. Heat race number 5, led from wire to wire. Got the win there. Started 5th in the qualified dash, and that is where we finished. So we're going to start the A-main from position number 5. Don't remember how many laps this is, but we are ready to go. Let's take the number 25 Dirt Vision Penske Racing Shocks Greenvale Trucking Company World of Outlaws NOS Energy Drink Sprint Car onto the track for the A-main here at Baxterville Speedway. Gritted and pacing and ready to go racing here at Baxterville Speedway. We finished 5th in the qualified dash. We're going to roll from the inside of the 3rd row in the 5th position. We are ready to go. Green flag is out. We are underway. 40 laps the distance as we immediately look to the inside of Buddy Kofoid through turns 1 and 2. Now down the back straight, we drag race through 3 and 4. We'll slide into position number 4 as we get by Buddy Kofoid. Into turns 1 and 2 to the inside. Not going to make any passes there. Selzy and Gravel. Power by on that top side. Carson Macedo still your race leader after rolling from the pole position. We got Dirt Vision on the car for the first time here with the World of Outlaws. We want to give them a good showing here, and running in the 4th position is exactly what they want to see. They want a top 5, but we got to give them more than that. Let's try and put it on the podium or maybe even get a win. It's going to be a tall ask here as we have 4 laps complete, 36 to go. Carson Macedo, David Gravel, Giovanni Selzy, your top 3. We ride in the 4th position. Donnie Schatz is in 5th with 5 laps complete. I think this would have benefited from a custom setup, but I just didn't want to deal with it because the slider setup was working just fine. I probably could have went more. If I did the custom setup, probably could have got a little finer tuned with everything. Oh, Selzy goes top side through 1 and 2. Can we make a pass? Happen on the bottom. Ooh, no. He powers by on the top side. Off of turn number 2. Now off of 4. Same verse, same song. I always mess that analogy up. Same song, different verse. Now the same thing here through 3 and 4. Once again, he'll hold on to the spot with 9 laps complete. Off of turn number 2 this time. Ooh, I thought we were going to have it there. We'll scrape the outside wall. Down the back straightaway now through 3 and 4. He'll still hold on to the spot with 10 laps complete. As we now catch the back of the field, he's going to have to alter his line as he drops back to the bottom. Does Giovanni Selzy. Oh, he's a little slow in the go there off of turn number 4. Oh, got a car upside down in turn number 2. Caution is out. Caution is out on the speedway. Carson Macedo will lead the field back to green. David Gravel 2nd. Giovanni Selzy 3rd. We are 4th. Donnie Schatz holds on to the 5th position, ready to go once more as the green flag flies back underway with 13 laps complete. We're going to dip to the inside of both Selzy and Gravel. We'll go 4th to 2nd in one set of corners, but Donnie Schatz makes the most of it. He'll dive to the inside in turn number 3 and take over the 2nd spot, but through 1 and 2, we'll dive to his inside and retake that 2nd position. Put us now into the runner-up spot behind Carson Macedo with 15 laps complete. Selzy and Gravel, the big losers on that restart. Selzy back to 5th as Donnie Schatz and Craig Kinzer both got by, and I can only imagine that David Gravel is even further back behind that. I can see him in the mirror, but I can't really tell what position he's in. Selzy has gotten by Craig Kinzer. to retake the 4th position, but Donnie Schatz stands in between him and a podium position. Approaching the halfway point in this one, Carson Macedo has been out front for the entirety of all the 18 laps so far. Approaching the back marker car there, that was the caution car of Jim Siegel. Unfortunate for him, he transferred straight through from the heat race. Carson Macedo this time by. You'll see cross sticks at the flags, and we are halfway home. 20 laps are down, 20 laps remain. As we do close in on Macedo there through turns 1 and 2, now through 3 and 4. We'll keep the momentum up. Macedo still not that far ahead of us as we complete lap number 21. Carson Macedo, we are second. Third, Giovanni Scelzi. He's worked back into the podium spot after that terrible restart. Donnie Schatz, Craig Kinzer, your top 5. David Gravel still on the outside of the top 5 looking in as he restarted from 2nd position and has lost a considerable amount of spots on that restart. Carson Macedo now back into the back of the field. Gets by Travis Philo here with relative ease, completing lap number 24 in the process. We'll look to the inside of Philo. Off of 2, we'll get to his inside. Put him in the rear view mirror. Now Robbie Kendall next up on the list, completing lap 25. Spithaler and Jacobs get together. No caution. We'll get by all of them with relative ease. No caution flies as Spithaler and Jacobs get together in the previous lap. Carson Macedo closes in on, who's this, Jim Siegel for the 2nd time. He'll go another lap down. We'll get by him as well, completing lap 27 in the process. Macedo still out front. We are still 2nd and closing in, I believe. Now TJ Stutz goes a lap down in the 21st position. Oh man, we messed up that lap pretty bad. We lost a lot of momentum there. We'll have 11 laps to go as we make contact with Stutz right there. 11 laps to go as Macedo now works by Billy Dietrich. And is that Sean Rahal? It is. And we got to be careful because, oh no, Giovanni Scelzi still a 2nd behind us as we complete lap number 30. We've got 10 laps to go. Car getting a little tighter as the race goes on. Starting to lose the handle on the car, but we are in a good position. We'll get by Ray Hall as Billy Dietrich is next on the list. Surprising he's back in 18th as he passed us for the race lead in our heat race. Just not making it work here in the A main. Carson Macedo gets into it with a lapped car and will lose the race lead as the caution comes out. We'll lead the field back to green. Right place, right time. Giovanni Scelzi is in 2nd. Carson Macedo, Donnie Schatz, David Gravel, your top 5. As the green flag flies, once again, we'll have 6 laps to go. We got gifted another one. Can we hold on for 6 laps? I don't know, but this time by the flag stand, flagman Dan's got a fistful of phalanges flying in the air. We've got 5 laps to go. 5 laps to go. David Gravel, Buddy Kofoid 2nd and 3rd. Carson Macedo in 4th with now Giovanni Scelzi in that 5th position. We'll have 3 laps to go. This time by right place, right time for us here at Baxterville. 3 laps to go. It'll be 2 sticks in the air this time by. 2 sticks in the air means 2 laps to go here at Baxterville Speedway. Opening up the gap to 2nd place, David Gravel just a little bit now through turn 3 and 4. White flag flies. Doctor's jacket is in the air. 1 more lap to go. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 for the final time. Off of turn number 4, the checkered flag waves. And we'll grab another race win. This one not by skill, but by luck. Being in the right place at the right time, we'll grab the race win. David Gravel comes home 2nd. Buddy Kofoid will go short step of the podium in 3rd. Carson Macedo leads the majority of the race. He led 34 laps, but he'll finish in 4th, and Giovanni Scelzi will round out the top 5 at Baxterville Speedway. Right place, right time. I'll say it again here at Baxterville Speedway. We get win number 12 on the season. And in the process, oh boy, where is Donnie Schatz? 11th, 38-48. We're going to gain 22 points on Donnie Schatz there. Unfortunate that Giovanni Scelzi is so far back because, Yeah, the gap now 48 points. Here as we end this one, we're going to head to the payout window. $110,000 for the win, plus all of our sponsor and merch incentives there. We're going to total out to $205,167 in total for our efforts here at Baxterville Speedway. Let's load up and head back to the race shop and see what's up next. And as we get out of the loading screen, I hear my baby crying, so I should probably attend to that here pretty soon. My wife's got it handled for now, but yes, we got another win number 12 on the season, so let's add another silent trophy to the silent trophy case for the Silent World of Outlaws tour, because iRacing / Monster Games forgot to put a audio track in with the trophy presentation here, but that is our 12th win of the season out of 34 races, so that's not a bad win percentage. It's almost 1/3. It's almost 33%, so I'm not going to be upset about that. Weed Sport is up next. In the next episode, Weed Sport will be the first race we go to. Then we'll head to I-19 quarter mile in Arizona, and then we'll head to Cedar Lake Speedway. That'll be a members-only exclusive, and then we'll end things off tomorrow at Roper Mountain Raceway in Colorado. Ooh, I don't know if I like that one, but then after that on Friday, we will end the entire World of Outlaws season. We'll head off to Kokomo Speedway and Texas Motor Speedway. Those will be members-only exclusives. Then we'll head to Durango Park Indoors in Texas. That'll be for everybody. And then Lucas Oil, Fairbury, Eldora, Port Royal, Williams Grove. Those will all be members-only exclusives as well. And then we'll end the season and hopefully the championship off with the final showcase event at the World Finals at the dirt track at Charlotte Motor Speedway. That is what is up for the rest of the week. But that's going to do it for us here today, episode 176 of World of Outlaws Dirt Racing 24. I am the OG Geo, Greg Osmond. Thank you all so very much for watching, and we'll catch you next time.